Hi there, Dori Soukup here, founder of InSPAration Management, with another issue of Inspiration Moments and Dori Talks. In today's episode, I will be speaking with you about the biggest trend that is taking place in the medical spa industry and primary care industry, and that is to combine concierge medicine with medical spa services and treatments. This is exactly what we're going to explore in this issue, and we are going to dive in so you can create the best cash business model for your business so you can step into the millionaire circle. So here's what we're going to be discussing today. First is, why should you combine concierge medicine and Medi-Spa treatments or medical aesthetics, whichever way you want to state it. Then we're going to discuss the available business options or business models that you can actually implement. Then we'll dive into the different ways you can develop the program that will deliver a great patient experience, but at the same time generate revenue for your business. And then we're going to wrap it up with some marketing strategies and how to enroll these types of clients that will be coming to you for this trend of the combination of both business models. So this is exactly what we're going to cover today. But let me start by sharing with you really what is going on in the medical profession as a whole. It's a lot of difficult situations that many physicians are living through currently. Many of them are feeling that they actually work for the insurance company rather than working for themselves and working to help their patients. So that's a big problem that they are faced with. The other thing is they end up spending more time doing administrative work than actually spending face-to-face time with their patients, which is the reason they went into business to begin with. The other thing is they're all overwhelmed and almost like on the verge of being burnt out because of the long hours that they're keeping. They have no lifestyle, no time for family. It seems like all they do is work and work and work. And it's just something's got to give, right? It's not a good situation. And many physicians express that to us many times when they first reach out so we can help them in creating the cash business model. But that's not really the whole story. The other side of the story is the patient side, the dissatisfaction with the care that your patients and your clients are actually experiencing when they come to see you. You know, I remember when I was taking my parents to doctors and helping them through their checkups and seeing different specialists. And I have to tell you, the experience from a patient standpoint is not a pleasant one. So not only are the physicians frustrated, but also the patients are sitting in the lobby, like with lined up all the chairs, as you know, many lobbies are of physicians. And you sit there for an hour, hour and a half before you go into the treatment room. And then you go into the treatment room, you sit there another half hour twirling your thumbs, looking at the ceiling. Finally, the doctor comes in, they spend 2 minutes with you and they leave. Well, you just wasted your whole day. So the experience is bad from both sides of the aisle, and we really need to do something about that. And the best way to do that is to make that shift that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So imagine, instead of all the bad situations I just described, imagine providing better care for your patient, actually fulfilling the reason why you became a medical professional to begin with, right? And then implementing a recurring revenue model that will allow you to generate revenue all the time, giving you the opportunity to work for yourself rather than working again for the insurance companies. Imagine working less hours and spending time with the family, going to little Johnny's soccer game or going to the ballet rehearsal or whatever it is that you want to do with your family. Have a date night with your significant other. These are all things that you could be doing if you make this shift to a cash VIP membership model that will combine both concierge medicine and medical spa treatments. I have to tell you, it's the best thing you can do for your business. And we are seeing this become the reality of many physicians. And now they feel like, oh my gosh, I died and went to heaven almost, that kind of feeling. So those are the things that I really want to share with you today, is how you can make that shift into those two models. And when you combine both of them, you are putting yourself in an opportunity, really endless opportunities, to have multiple revenue streams coming into your business. And those revenue streams are all on cash basis. Wouldn't that be nice to be self-employed again, rather than working for the insurance companies? That's exactly what we are talking about today. So why concierge medicine? Let's start with that first, and then we'll talk about how to combine the two. You know, in the early 1900s, is 1990 actually, I should say, is when concierge medicine kind of started taking place and started to gain popularity. And the concept really is so simple. So what these physicians are doing is, instead of still dealing with insurance companies and having them manage them, what they're doing instead is they're converting their business into a membership model where a patient will pay a certain amount a month, and then for that amount that they pay per month, they will receive certain added values and certain types of services. And that way, they don't have to sit in the lobby and wait for hours for somebody to see them. You'll be able to provide them much better care. You can spend more time with them. They feel that you really are knowing about their health. You can focus more on preventative care rather than just dealing sick people. You can come up with an entire wellness program for your patients, so they are being taken care of the way they deserve to be taken care of. So those are all things that's going to make the relationship between you and them be a lot better than the previous relationship I just described. So what is the price that these guys are charging, or what are consumers willing to pay for concierge medicine? Well, concierge medicine, or is also called VIP medicine, you pay anywhere between $250 and up, depending on the type of services you can offer, and depending on the target market that you are going after. So you come up with your menu of services, you come up with your pricing, and then you start enrolling people into that program. Well, what that will do for you is going to give you the freedom to do what you want in your private practice. People can have someone that they can count on, whether it's day or night. You have no longer, when you call at lunchtime, well, we're closed for lunch, we're out to lunch. You are out to lunch for sure. So your clients and your patients will be able to have a better service. They can reach you at any time. They can have same day appointments rather than waiting 2 months to get in to see a doctor, which, by the way, it happens every day. You can offer them maybe medications at discounted rate, because you can get better deals with all the different pharmaceutical companies. You can negotiate different contracts also with x-rays, imaging services, things like that, so you can pass on the savings to them. You can do consultations, you can do routine exams. These are all types of services that you can have within the program that you want to offer them. So it makes their life a lot easier. Not only that, you can also do these type of meetings or these kind of visits either in person via telemedicine, or video opportunities where you can actually see them on a video platform and be able to do the consultations online. Those are all different ways that you can create your program. So it's up to you, really. It's a blue sky. You can sit down, decide exactly what value you want to provide, what is the cost for that value, and what is the potential amount for that value, and then you come up with your pricing so you can start enrolling people in it. So the options really are endless. You can design the program however you want to design it, again, based on the target market that you want to reach. Now, a lot of people talk about also direct primary care instead of the concierge medicine. And some people say, oh, well, I want to do this instead of that. Well, to me, if you're going to get up in the morning and go to work, you might as well cater to the people that want more, that want better experiences, that want more value, that don't mind paying for it. So I call it targeting the affluent. And if you want to really target that niche, that target market, you can. It's up to you. It's all done through the marketing efforts and through understanding who these services are ideal for. So all you have to do really is come up with the program, come up with these added value, go find an attorney to do your agreement for you, set up the software system so you can charge the amount automatically on monthly basis. You don't have to worry about chasing credit cards or electronic funds. It's all set up. And once it's all set up, you're ready. You're ready to rock and roll. It's really not that complicated. And that's why so many people are making that shift. Now, the biggest trend, though, that I was telling you earlier is combining the two. Once you figure out your concierge medicine, then you have what you want to do as far as medical spa treatments, and now you have the best of both worlds. I actually did this lecture a couple of days ago for Empire Medical Training. And you know, all the people that were on the webinar with us were people that either had medical practices already that wanted to do concierge medicine, or they had a medical spa and wanted to do concierge medicine. And that's why I'm telling you, this is such a big trend right now to really combine the two. So your practice can have two divisions, one that focuses on wellness, preventative care, taking care of the internal part of medicine, and then you can have the other part of your practice where you're taking care of all the appearances so they feel good and they look good. And that's really what people are looking for now, and they're willing to pay for it. So if you have not made the shift yet, you really should. Now, as far as medical aesthetics, what can you offer? Oh my gosh, there are so many different treatments you can offer to all your clients, anywhere from, of course, all your facial aesthetics, your injectables, your fillers, your peels, your IPLs, you name it, all the different things that you can do, as well as anti-aging treatments for the body, from whether it's M-Sculpt, Cool Sculpting, Sculpture, all these different treatments that you can offer also for body. And then last, and my favorite and biggest revenue stream for you, if it's done right, that is your boutique. You can have a beautiful boutique area with all sorts of different products that deal with wellness as well as beauty. So imagine walking into your facility, instead of having the lined up chairs all the way around your lobby, people sitting for an hour. Now they don't need to sit there for an hour. They can come in and out real quickly. And then you can have all this beautiful merchandising opportunities within your lobby that people can continue their health, wellness, and beauty experience at home between your visits. And you can even have an online shop where you can have reordering for them. So truly, truly, my friends, the opportunities are endless. So you just have to open up your eyes, see what your consumers are looking for, and then be able to provide them with these types of services. Now, I have a special present for you. I want to give you this potential income calculator that you can see beneath this article, and you can download it and get excited about the opportunities that you have. Get excited about how much you can help people based on the number of rooms that you have. And not only help the consumers in your community, but also generate a great lifestyle for you and your family. And you guys, when you do that, you have such a great opportunity to make a positive impact into your community. and be able to truly, truly be the physician that you went to school to be. Now, since I said that, I just want you to know that this is not something that you do on your own. This is the last thing you want to do. For you to implement this properly, it's going to require an entire team with you. And when you have a team supporting you and helping you, you're going to be able to reach success the fastest way possible. So don't be thinking that this is on you. You have to do all these things. You don't. Because if you're thinking that way, then you're limiting your potential. You need to open up the opportunities that you have and be able to build a great business with people helping you. So keep that in mind, and I'm not just giving you more work to do, I'm giving you an opportunity to become super successful without all the headaches that you have right now. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes. All right, so let's talk about 6 things that you need to do to actually prepare for this business model. It really all starts with a vision. I want you to sit down and picture this amazing business you want to have. It really starts with you visualizing. So sit down somewhere quiet and imagine, what is your practice going to look like? What does your Medi-Spa look like? And envision that as clearly as possible. Once you decide what kind of place you really want, then we need to go into the next step, which is financial planning. Don't skip this part. Don't be thinking, oh, I have some money in the bank, I can invest in opening this up. Not a good idea. So what you want to do is do your due diligence and make sure that you have a budget, you have forecasting, you know what your cost is going to be, whether you do a feasibility study to see what is each room going to cost you, whether you need to transition or expand or maybe move to a new location. Those are all things that are very important to pay attention to. How much is your payroll going to be? How much are your operating expenses going to be? What is the revenue forecast for this operation? And once you know the financial picture, you will have the clarity that you need to move to the next step. The next step is your market research. Is discovering what is it that your consumers want. So whether you do focus groups, you do surveys to your current database, discuss the different options and menu items you're thinking about providing them. These are all things that you can do to actually make sure you're developing the appropriate program for your consumers. So once you decide who is that target market, what are they looking for, what is the added value, what's my concept going to be, then you can go into your business model. So how are we going to generate leads? How are we going to bring them in for consultations? How are we customizing programs? How do we enroll them into the membership? And how do we get to keep them as a lifetime client? So that's the next step. Then, of course, you need the whole marketing and sales. And you know, sales is a word that we are allergic to in our industry. Not a good thing to be allergic to, because if you don't have sales, you have nothing. So whether you call it selling VIP memberships, whether you call it enrolling people into your program, you can call it whatever you want. At the end of the day, my friends, it is selling. That's really what it is. But we need to work on the team and make sure that the team knows exactly how to enroll people and provide them with all the tools that they need in order to be able to actually help people enroll. Now, we have a program you might want to check out. It's called the Copy System. And the Copy System is a program that teaches you how to implement a membership model within your facility. If you don't have it, it's going to make your life a lot easier to do. So make sure you check it out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have it as a special for this month in this issue of Inspiration Moments. Okay, and then the last thing is, once you do all your things here that we just talked about, then you're getting ready to launch. You need to do, whether it's a virtual event to announce it, whether it's a webinar that you do to announce it, whether it's an in-person event, depending on where you are and whether you can do those, then go for it and launch it. And then, of course, you have to train the team to start enrolling people and explaining the program to all your patients or all your clients so they can enroll in the program. So those are the 6 steps that you really need to do and consider when you go into this. Now, one last word of advice, again, don't try to go and enroll people that can't afford concierge medicine, so be careful on that target market. And if you want to learn more about how to attract the affluent consumers, then you should join us for the Millionaire Circle seminar. There's going to be 4 modules in it. Again, I'm going to do a special announcement for it in this issue. You should join us and make sure that you sign up for it so you can learn how to generate millions within your business using this model that I'm sharing with you today. Whether it's a total med spa model, whether it's concierge medicine and med spa, it's totally up to you. So it works beautifully. You should really definitely look into doing something like this. And here are the facts, you guys. People are changing. People don't want to tolerate that kind of experience anymore, the one I described early on. People expect more, and they're willing to pay for it. So if you find those consumers that want more and are willing to pay for it, then you don't have to have 3,000 patients. All you need is maybe 300 or 400 patients. So would you rather have 3,000 making only this much, or would you rather have only 300 to 400 making a lot more? What would you prefer? I don't know about you, but I would prefer having fewer people and being able to deliver the type of experience that they're looking for. So the point here is, don't cut yourself short. You don't have to be cheap. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't want cheap anymore. They pride themselves in paying for things that they feel are worthy of. And a lot of people now are looking into preventative care. They want to live a healthier lifestyle. They want to live longer. They want to look better. And they're going to be coming to you to be able to get that experience. Now, all that is fine and dandy. But since this is such a big trend, competition is going to be fierce. So how do you make sure that you succeed? Well, you succeed by differentiating yourself. You succeed by offering unique experiences that are different than other people, and that you're truly fulfilling what it is that they're looking for. You're giving them results. You're showing them how to live that healthier lifestyle. You're different. You have case studies. You have success stories. You have articles. You have videos. You have a book that you've published. You have articles. So those are all things that you can do to differentiate yourself. Because if you don't, the competition is going to come and get you. So be careful with that, and make sure that you do the proper marketing, the proper branding and positioning in order to succeed. And if you need help with that, we have an entire team here that can help you. So you can always give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you out. All right. So this is what I have for you. This is a great thing for you to look into. I know I went through it kind of fast, but at least I just wanted to open up your eyes to it and then see the opportunities that you have. So those of you who would like more help, feel free to reach out. You can go to InSPArationManagement.com. You can reserve a success planning session and be able to have one of my team members discuss your vision, your goals, what is it that you want to do, and then be able to help you chart a path that will help you get it the fastest way possible. So this is the greatest thing you can do. I know I'm asking you to step out of the comfort zone, but that's a good thing for you. So if you step out of the comfort zone from the dissatisfaction of where you are right now, and then if you invest in yourself and in your business into this new model, new trend, new effective way to do business, to practice medicine and to have a successful Medi-Spa, it's definitely the way that you can reach a new level of success. So invest in yourself, invest in your team, learn the fastest way to reach success, because you have no time to be messing around, right? You don't want to make costly mistakes. So let's get to it and get it done. Because if you don't do it now, guess what? The competition is going to do it and they're going to gain grounds on you. Don't want to do that. So go ahead and reserve that success planning session. Give us a call or submit your application, and we look forward to helping you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, stay inspired. Bye now.